So at number 10 we have Watch Dogs. Basically, I like. It's not like the hacking aspect of this game. I really like to use it kind of as a substitute for Grand Theft Auto. You know, minus the we'll just say stuff no one wants to see. Um, it's just like I think it's a good way of kind of presenting a good like kind of crime game, if you wanna call it that. Whereas you can go on the hacking side and do a load of hacking and be a computer hacker in the game rather than being just a right out criminal. Um, but yeah, great game in my opinion. It's got a good story. A really good multiplayer. I love the multiplayer. It's very different to GTA's. I know a lot of people will disagree with me, but I really do think it is different. And I really like the aspect of like when you're carjacking people. I know you can do that in other games like this, but I just love the way it's all done. But yeah, so that was number 10. So let's go on with number 9. So, at number 9 we have Fallout 4. It shouldn't be that much of a surprise knowing me and games from Bethesda, but yeah, here we have the infamous long loading screen, which is really bugging me right now because you're not actually getting to look at any gameplay of the game. I have actually stuck in number 9. But yeah, it's good because I like the creatures in the game. It's a good kind of nice concept, and let's be honest, I do know the game can be a bit of a joke at times, and as you're about to see, the mannequins, infamous mannequins, you've got to love the mannequins. No, that isn't why it's number 9, it's not the mannequins. It is just, I like as you can see, that the weapons in the game are very nice, quite diverse. That's a really rare weapon, I believe. But yeah, so Fallout 4 is number 9 because I like it. That's basically going to be the reason for all of these. But yeah, it's a good map. It's got a really nice map. I like the map. So on and so on, you know. Good this, good that. But yeah, really nice game. So let's go to number 8. So, at number 8 we have No Man's Sky. I was absolutely crazy for this game when it came out. I loved it so much. I still do love it. I love the way you go to planets and like no player's ever been there before because the map is just absolutely huge. Some even say it's infinite, but it's not because, let's be honest, that's a hard thing to do. But I just love the diversity of it. You go to planets, you find wildlife, every single planet is different. You can get better ships, you can get bases, you can get vehicles. It's just so, and it's not as if like you fast travel to a planet, as you can see on the screen. You fly around in space and you choose to land on a planet manually. Everything's manual. When you want to take off, you just literally get in your ship and then fly off. Really good in terms of realisticness. I'm gonna say that's a word, but you can go to moons, you can go to space stations, you can go to planets, you can name the planets once you discover them, which is so much fun. And even if you discover a solar system, you get to name that too. You can build bases. I think I've already said that. It's just so good in terms of like different gear, and it's just really different, and there's a lot of different things to do. I mean, when I say that, it is quite repetitive. You've got to mine your resources and fuel and try and get to the center of the universe, but it is really nice. I do love it. I think it's a brilliant game, especially if you're first coming into gaming, because it's gonna get you really into video games. And yeah, because yeah, that was it. Let's go on to number 7 now. At number 7 we have Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, I know this game is quite old, but I do like it. I like it for the like it's kind of a mixture between modern and future, and it's like it hasn't gone overboard in terms of the future and making it modern, if you know what I mean. Like as you can see, they have like laser rifles and stuff like that. They have all sorts of things like that, but they don't go and make it like, okay, right, let's make all the bad guys robots, and we're gonna have aliens coming, but people are still gonna be using bullets. No such thing as like, say, grenades, because everyone's gonna be teleporting, and we don't need guns anymore. It's not like that. It's they've really concentrated on making it, keeping it Call of Duty. Which I do like. The campaign, I think, is one of the best Call of Duty campaigns. I really think it's cool. But yeah, very good game. The one downside to it is it doesn't have zombies. I know. I really hope that that does come soon, or we do get it, or get it back, because I think we used to have it. I'm not sure. But yeah, that was number 7. Let's move on to number 6.
Destroyed your turret. Every last scrap of duck on the wind.
So, at number 6, we have Assassin's Creed. That is just in general, because I really love all of the Assassin's Creed games. The one you can see on the screen is Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, which is essentially it's like set when they used to take slaves from Africa, like to the Caribbean, America, like, you know, around there. And you're an escaped slave, and you basically have to free other slaves from the French. That's pretty much what Freedom Cry is about. But the reason I chose this one is just because I've recently got it, and I just can't stop playing it. But yeah, Assassin's Creed. I love the parkour in the game. It's one of the most diverse. No, it's the most diverse game for that, I'm gonna say. You can basically go like climb up anything, as you would know. Weapons, it has some really fun weapons in it, and you can really do what you want, which is what I really love about it. There's a lot of upgrades and stuff for your weapons, which are good things. The assassinations can look really cool. Now with a lot of newer Assassin's Creeds, you can drive boats, which is always fun, to go blow up some boats. And that is Assassin's Creed for you. Now we will move on to number 5. In at number 5 we have Far Cry Primal. Specifically Primal, because I love the animals in the game. The weapons I think is cool. I just like being a caveman in a game. I mean, that's not really happened before, but I like the concept of taming animals, like the owl obviously, and there's like the riding the mammoths, which is fun, riding the saber-toothed tigers, which is even more fun. A lot of stuff that's good about this game. I love the crafting, like the way you have to like craft better gear, and it's very kind of realistic in a way. Not in terms of this that you can see right now, just me summoning a tiger and, you know, just like hopping on the back. Yeah, I like the mounted combat as well, with the pressing R3 to get your mount to attack people, or just pressing the normal attack buttons to do some, well, normal attacks. I like the way there's different tribes rather than just good guys and bad guys. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in this game that I like. number 4 we have Titanfall 2. Quite similar to some of the Call of Duties, considering the fact that Respawn Entertainment was formed by people who actually left people who made Call of Duty. If you didn't know that, then you do now, which is good for you. I like the game because I like the concept of, you know, you don't get bored just running around as a guy. All of a sudden you can just call like a massive robot to come help you out. On the screen you're about to see me get trolled. But there's a lot. The multiplayer is obviously the best and main part of it, because obviously in Titanfall 1 there was no campaign, but I think it's a really good game in terms of keeping you not bored, like if you know what I mean. Because there's obviously you have the gameplay not inside of a Titan and the gameplay inside of a Titan, very different things. I just think it's a good game, good weapons, good classes or combat rigs, whatever you want to call them. I can't remember what they're called, but yeah, it's a good game. Moving on to number 3 now. At number 3 we have Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. So it's another Call of Duty. Obviously this one is a lot newer. Obviously excluding World War II, it's the newest Call of Duty. I really do prefer the futuristic Call of Duties to the modern ones, and the prehistoric, no, not prehistoric, historical, that's it, historical ones. It's good for gameplay because a lot of the people that play are noobs. Not noobs as in the campers, which there is one in this clip. If you can spot him, let me know in the comments below. Then you'll, I don't know, win something. There's a point I need to make as well. With Call of Duties I prefer the futuristic ones to the modern ones, which is why Advanced Warfare isn't here in number 3 like Infinite Warfare is, because that isn't completely futuristic, it's a bit modern, and I was saying that's a good thing, but in this case the game, it's actually aimed at a different kind of genre, I want to say, because it's a lot more meant to be futuristic than Advanced Warfare. So laser, plasma rifles, all that, they're a lot more common. So yeah, that's it from Infinite Warfare. I'm going to move on to number 2 now. So, number 2 is Skyrim. That probably shouldn't surprise you. Might surprise you, I don't know. But yeah, obviously you just saw that view. It's a great game in terms of views and looks and stuff, and the story is amazing. There's lots of other stories which is amazing. It's really, really good. Obviously the only bad part about it is the mountains, but it wouldn't be Skyrim without the mountains, let's be honest. A lot of side quests, a lot of NPCs, loads and loads of different unique things. It's just the Elder Scrolls series, all of it in general is like this. It's really good, absolutely amazing.
At the shrine of resolution. Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Ariel strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum.
Okay, so thanks for that, fella. So now we're going to move on to number 1, the moment you've all been waiting for. What is AJC Lemon's favourite PS4 game? What is the best PS4 game that has ever existed? What is the best game on Earth? Well, I can tell you this. It really won't be surprising. But yeah, it's enough trying to build up suspense. It's not really very suspenseful. You all know what it's going to be, and here it comes. So there we have it. 1 and 2 should have been no surprise to anyone at all. They're the two games that my channel is based on. So yeah, Elder Scrolls Online. It's well, you know, just the best game that's ever existed, and yeah, it's really enjoyable. You can interact with other players. You can be on your own. You can go to Cyrodiil, do a load of PvP. You can do a load of whatever that guy thinks he's doing, I don't know. You can do a load of PvE and all the other areas. The map is huge, which in this clip I will show you. And a lot of really cool DLCs, guilds to join, stuff like that. Crown Store is amazing. It's a brilliant thing. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. I'll just let you watch a little bit more of Elder Scrolls Online, because obviously everyone wants to cherish it. But yeah, that's out from me. See you later, guys.